I used to think nightmares were fun, so I asked for more. They were the only source of excitement in my endless rut of a life. I never used to get nightmares, and for that I should have been grateful. I wasn't. I wished for more. I craved the adrenaline and the pounding of my heart as my eyes flew open. They say be careful what you wish for. They were not lying. The nightmares started to come quicker and much more often. It was small things at first. The things anybody would have, being chased by wild dogs, being abandoned, or running naked into school. I tired of them quickly. I had no reason to keep myself awake after them. Soon, they began to become more intense. My brain began playing with me. I'd be held down by my throat, unable to breathe, unable to scream, my chest heaving but no air entering my lungs. I'd be torn at, my skin coming away like butter. I'd be tied down as those I trusted sliced into me. I began to dream of hell. Then I'd wake, my eyes not quite focusing on anything in my small box room. The purples of my cushions would merge with the cream of my wall, and the giant teddy bear that sat in the corner would blur, but I could breathe. There was no pressure on my throat. I would take in deep lungfuls of air, as if I hadn't breathed for hours. I'd scratch at my skin to check if it was still there, and it was. I would check my clock and it would always be the same time. 5 minutes past 3 in the morning became my waking hour. My eyes would try to slide closed, but I couldn't let that happen. Instead, I'd pull myself to the bathroom, down the carpeted hall, and splash icy water on my face until I was in no danger of falling asleep. The sleep deprivation, I concluded, would be better than facing the horrors of the night. I'd go into school like a zombie, and nobody seemed to notice that anything was different. I began to become paranoid. As people walked past me, the memories would come rushing back, invading my mind. She was the one who made the first incision 2 nights ago. He was the one who had his hand over my neck last week. And they were the ones that retrieved the knives in the depths of hell. I pushed everyone away, in fear that they would build hell on earth. So I sat alone, excluding myself from the drone of conversation and the inconvenience of life. My nightmares would plague me. Creative writing assignments in English were easy. Just pick a night and there was a horror story right there. Talks of battles in history shocked others, but barely even struck me as odd. The drawings I did in art made everyone feel nauseous, but seemed quite normal to me. Lessons on hell in RE would strike fear into my very soul. Of all the things I needed, more imagery about Hades was not one of them. Those lessons began to creep into my dreams too. A human being can go 14 days without sleep before they die. Their record for days without sleep is 11 days, a record which is held by a university student from America. My record is 5 days. I started hallucinating so horrifically on day 5, I couldn't take it anymore. The susurrus whispers began first. The voices assuring me I was crazy and I was worthless and doomed to be ended by my own mind. Next was the high-pitched sempiternal screaming. It sounded like nails running down a chalkboard or a knife scraping against a plate, only twice as high and 5 times as loud. Then inanimate objects began to turn clinquant. The spots of brightness emitting from plants and pictures behind me, I knew that these were merely chimerical, but can a schizophrenic stop having hallucinations? Neither can someone suffering from extreme sleep deprivation. I decided to suck it up and face the monsters every night. I've been sleeping well. When I say well, I mean I've been getting 6 hours of sleep a night. That's why I know I'm not hallucinating when I see a dark figure in my bedroom at night. When I hear the creaking of my door opening, I know it's real. When the piercing screams of tortured souls invade my eardrums, it's actually happening. When I hear the hissed threats that they're coming for me, sadly, I know they're real too. They say be careful what you wish for. I wished for hell. I got it. It's 5 minutes past 3 in the morning. I can hear them. I hope you ghouls like this creepypasta. Nightmares kind of intrigue me a little bit because I don't dream. I've talked about it on my on the podcasts before. The Paranormal Positivity podcasts come out every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. But I talk about it on there that I don't dream. Like, I close my eyes and I see blackness until I wake up. I don't dream, and it's really strange. I try to force myself to dream, and like it kind of happens, but it's only when I'm like not all the way asleep. I'm half asleep, so I'm like consciously like picking my dream, and then right when I actually fall asleep, it's done. Like, it's black. So I guess I'm fortunate enough to not have nightmares. I'm sure you ghouls have lots of creepy nightmares that happen. So yeah, if you want to share your nightmares, let me know. You guys can email me nightmares. Maybe I'll make a nightmare video. Ooh, maybe I'll do a post on that, like a different video announcing it and whatnot. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I do apologize. It was a shorter creepypasta today. My friend came up from New Jersey again, and we went to the Sakura Festival, and yeah, it was fun. I was planning to cosplay, but like Amazon fucked me over a little bit, and my cosplay wasn't gonna arrive. Like, the main piece of my cosplay wasn't gonna arrive. Like, I was gonna make most of it, but like the most difficult part I wasn't gonna make because I'm lazy as fuck, and I didn't want to go into the shed and get my sewing machine and drive like 3 hours to go buy fabric, that like the right kind of fabric at the big fabric store. So yeah, maybe I'll cosplay. I am thinking about going to Anime Next, which is in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Atlantic City? Is that New Jersey? Atlantic City? I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking about going there, so I might cosplay there. If you guys even care, I'm just rambling. I apologize. But yeah, the secret word will be water, because I needed water so bad today. It was 75 and we were walking around for hours in the like blazing hot sun. I am so pale. I am surprised I am not the color of Mr. Krabs right now. But yeah, water will be the secret word. As always, my last video will be on the top left. The next video will be on the bottom left. All my social medias are on the screen as well as in the description below. And remember, there's always someone or something watching you.